I'm going to show you through a full body flow. So let's start in a standing position. Feet are in first position, so heels together, toes pointing out at a 45-degree angle, hands in prayer. So from here, we're going to bend at the knees, bring our torso down. Knees are pointing out to each side. And straighten our legs. Let's repeat. Keep a steady pace, always ensuring that your shoulders are rolled back. Torso is sliding up and down. And our knees are tracking the same direction as our toes. Let's do 4 more here. Push through your heels and engage those inner thighs as you become more and more open and stronger. From here, we're going to do a slight bend and launch up to each side. So lift your leg out to one side, hands still in prayer position to the other side. Bring your torso and your face to face your hands. Then we come back to our first position with our knees bent and we launch the other way. And return. Make sure you do this movement with a steady pace, flowing beautifully side to side. Let's do 2 more here before we move on to our next movement. Come back to an upright standing position. Give yourself enough space in front of you. We're going to stand in an upright position. Feet are underneath our hips. We're going to roll down, head first, neck, shoulders, just like you do in a sit-up. And slide our hands all the way to the ground. Touch the ground if you can, right above your toes, if not somewhere in front is good. So from here, we're going to walk slowly, step by step with our hands out to a plank position. Hold for 1 second if you can. If not, immediately drop your knees to the ground. Bring your hips and then your chest to the ground. Your hands should be next to your chest. Front of your feet are on the ground, touching the ground. And from here, we're going to push up into a cobra stretch. See if you can look to the ceiling. If pushing up with your hands is too much for you today, please feel free to come to your elbows. From our beautiful cobra position, we're going to reverse back down onto the ground. If we can, let's touch our toes to the ground and push all the way up to downward dog. If not, let's come back to an all fours position. Then push to a downward dog. In your downward dog, you may need to adjust your positioning so that you're stable, but we're going to be holding here and enjoying that lovely back and leg stretch that we're experiencing. Try to really push your heels to the ground. Firmly plant your palms into the ground. If you would like to challenge yourself a little bit here, let's lift one of our legs and hold for 3, 2, 1, and repeat with the other leg. Up for 3, 2, 1, and return to the ground. Enjoy the last bit of your downward dog here, and if you can, let's walk our hands slowly back to our feet. If not, place your knees down first, then come back to the same position. From here, let's dangle for a bit, enjoying that lovely back opening that we're experiencing. And then we're going to slowly roll up the opposite way we came down. So start with your tailbone, lower back, mid back, shoulder blades, shoulders, neck, and finally your head. So those are the exercises that make up the full body flow. I recommend repeating 2 to 3 times.